Ladies and gentlemen, with both of our Legends of the Fall rings going, ring number 2 will be our bull show, ring number 1 our female show. We will introduce you to our judges over here in ring number 1, our Legends of the Fall females, where both of our female judges and one of our outstanding past junior Alberta judges are making their start of the 2019 beef cattle adjudication. We're actually going to start with Emily Lochner, who comes to us from our American friends. Emily Jackson Lochner grew up on a dairy and beef cattle operation in Central Texas. She attended Butler Community College and Texas Tech University to compete on their livestock judging teams and graduated magna cum laude with a degree in animal science. While there, she was named to the 2011 Junior College All-American Academic Team and the 2013 Senior College All-American Livestock Judging Team. Emily has previously worked for the Ohio Beef Council as the Director of Public Relations and later the American Simmental Association as their Youth Activities Director. Today, she's the Chief Marketing Officer for Champion of the World Genetics and Marketing, where Emily and her partners help facilitate the trade of semen, embryos, and live animal marketing in 77 countries across the world. She's also the editor of the Brangus Journal, an 8-time yearly publication for the International Brangus Association. Today, Emily and her husband Garrett, alongside her parents, run over 1,800 head dairy, feedlot, and Brangus operation in Waco, Texas. Making her farm fair judging debut, we're very proud to have Emily Lochner. We also have Haley Scott from Lacombe, Alberta, a commercial blonde Aquitaine breeder. Haley began judging livestock with the 4-H Alberta program in 2002. Through the livestock judging program, Haley competed in many regional 4-H competitions and the University of Alberta intercollegiate and 4-H judging contests. More recently, she was a member of the University of Saskatchewan Stockman Club, where she was chair of the livestock judging team, and traveled to Canadian Western Agribition in Regina to compete in the youth judging competition, placing 4th and 7th individually in 2013 and 2014, and also organizing their club competition in Saskatoon and hosting clubs from Olds College, Lakeland, and the University of Alberta. Haley grew up on a commercial cow-calf beef operation west of Lacombe, Alberta, and has always been proud to be part of the Canadian cattle industry. She graduated from the University of Saskatchewan in 2015 with a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and completed a Master of Science at the U of S in bovine parasitology in 2017. She recently moved back to Lacombe to begin a career in meat science as a research technician for Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada at that extraordinary research center we have in Lacombe. Haley assists national and international beef research projects that support the improvement of Canadian beef producers and meat products. So the first 2/3 of our judging team over in ring number 1, Emily Lochner and Haley Scott. I'll introduce you more to Kyle Dodson in just a few minutes' time, but we want to acknowledge our Speckle Park Legend of the Fall and advancing to our Legend of the Fall female contest, entry 1693. Please pull forward entry 1693. You are our Speckle Park Legend of the Fall. That's Wolf Creek Glory 82G from Wolf Creek Speckle Park at Bonnyville, Alberta. Congratulations, our Legend of the Fall Speckle Park, Wolf Creek Speckle Park with Wolf Lake Glory 82G. Thanks as well to Macaleer Ranching for their contributions and exhibits in our Speckle Park show. Next up in ring number 1 will be our Simmental females. Tracy, do you want to introduce us to your judges over in ring number 2?
Well, thank you, Rob. We certainly want to introduce to you a panel of amazing young cattlemen here in our industry. We are delighted to have Aaron Birch, Justin Joner, and Trevor Kuntz with us, adjudicating our Legends of the Fall Bull Show. We're going to have some bios on them as well as we get through our show, but we're excited to have Aaron, of course, coming from Parkbeg, Saskatchewan, a Gelve breeder with Twin View Livestock. Justin Joner, of course, from Maidstone, Saskatchewan, Joner Stock Farm, and Trevor Kuntz with the Kuntz family, Kuntz Simmental Farm from Battleford, Saskatchewan. So it's kind of a Saskatchewan sweep over in our bull ring. And they are just doing the AOB class. This is class number 2. So the breeds that are represented here in our AOB division will be Hereford, Shorthorn, and Limousin, and Red Angus.
And Tracy, while your judges in ring number 2 are evaluating that always competitive AOB class, I'll introduce the final member of our judging team over in ring number 1, and that would be Kyle Dodson, an individual who has actually grown up in these rings here in the halls of the Expo Center and hanging around Farm Fair. I don't imagine that there's hardly been a farm fair that this young man has missed in his lifetime, coming from a family that has been very, very involved with Farm Fair going back virtually to its beginnings. Right now he's having the opportunity to evaluate the first of 2 splits of Simmental. And Kyle's actually coming to us from a new location of Neilburg, Saskatchewan, where his KC Stock Farm Limited, the family-owned operation, shows Angus, Mains, and Shorthorns. Kyle's focus is predominantly on Black Angus and Maine Anjou. Kyle was an active member of the Canadian and Alberta Junior Angus Associations, as well as Simmental and Maine Anjou Junior Associations and the senior ones, and was a member of the Lakeland College judging team, judging at Agribition in the 4-H contest, qualifying to judge at the Denver Western Stockade competition through his Alberta judging prowess. And he's judged numerous junior and 4-H shows across Alberta. Kyle is just about one of the best young stockmen our province has produced, having been an outstanding 4-H'er, and I think is committed to passing that knowledge and information down through mentorship of younger folks with his quiet leadership and his ability to actually impart a tremendous amount of knowledge and the strength of his skills, including his passion for clipping and fitting cattle. His newest endeavor actually is taking up some of that old West blood that's running through his bones with roping off his new horse Gunner. And for the past year, Kyle has been working for the Trefiac family of MJT Angus and Herefords in Edgerton, another great farm fair family. Well, we're happy to have Kyle Dodson as one of our team members judging in ring number 1.
And Rob, over in our Legends of the Fall Bull Ring, we're ready to announce who our first AOB champion bull is that is going to represent the AOB section in our championship at the end of our breed classes. We want to congratulate entry 1654 from Payne Livestock with RPY Payne's Redman 1G. Congratulations to Rocky and the group. You will be advancing on and representing the AOB class, of course, with his Limousin bull calf. Also in class, entry 1653 from NCX Pulled Herefords and Gabrielle Sheremishinsky. Golden View Shorthorns was also in class, and also 4K Cattle Company, the Knots. So congratulations. Our next class into our bull ring will be our Speckle Parks.
And Tracy, in ring number 1, our first of the 2 splits of Simmental, please scratch entry number 1672. Please scratch entry number 1672.
If you were marking your show program in class number 2, entry 1664 was a scratch. If you were marking your program, entry 1664 was a scratch.
The first Legends of the Fall contest took place in 1997. We've been declaring champions ever since. This would be, I guess, then our 23rd group of legends that we've identified. And we're very proud of the sponsorship that has come on board in recent years from Bow Valley Genetics, a complete bovine reproductive service center employing 25 full-time staff who care for their client needs and strive for full genetic potential. They collect bulls for export, domestic, and owner's use. Their high-quality standards are fast becoming sought after. And they are offering as well in vitro fertilization, one of the, I think the only place perhaps in Canada where this gets done, an innovative and effective way to add value to your existing cow herd. Bow Valley Genetics is now partnered with WestGen, Canada's oldest AI cooperative that is 100% farmer-owned and directed. We have Daryl Leppa from Bow Valley Genetics actually presenting to all of our breed legends, so each of our champions within the breed, a $150 Bow Valley Genetics credit, and then a $350 credit to each our bull and female legends of the fall. Many thanks to Bull Valley Genetics, advancing reproductive solutions.
And you know, Rob, I'm not sure that there is a livestock show in Western Canada that takes place without Daryl Leppa, either as a sponsor or certainly as an industry leader that is sitting at the stands and cheering everybody on, and certainly marketing with a lot of our exhibitors in the barn. So again, congratulations to Payne's Livestock, who took their $150 Bow Valley prize as our champion AOB bull. And again, Leppa, we thank you for being a part of every show in our industry. Your contribution from Bow Valley Genetics is incredibly valued.
And we have a winner for our first split of our Simmental females over in ring number 1. Advancing to our Simmental Breed Legend Championship will be entry number 1670, Boss Lake Ms. L 926G from Boss Lake Genetics. Kyle and Brittany Boss of Parkland County, Alberta, congratulations to Boss Lake Genetics with the winner of our first of the 2 splits. And also thank you and congratulations to JM Nutran Cattle Company, Swan Lake Farms Limited, and Rancier Farms for their exhibits in Legends of the Fall 2019.
Your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor. And I won't go. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already. Free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling. Like you dance.
Over in our Legends of the Fall bull ring, we have another champion to declare, and receiving a $150 certificate to Bow Valley Genetics. And advancing to our championship is entry number 1692 from MX Ranch. That's MX Gambler. Congratulations to the championship here. Also exhibiting in our Speckle Park show, we'll do a shout out to McAleer Ranching and Wolf Lake Speckle Park.
I've seen pickup lines and dive bars, strangers slow dance. I've seen happy hour 2-for-1s turn to one-night stands. I've seen neon rebounds and late-night drunk dives.
For those that are keeping track in the marshalling area, our next class in will be our Charlet Bull Calves. Next class will be class number 6.
In our second split of Simmental heifers in ring number 1, please scratch entry number 3042 and 1677. Please scratch entries 3042 and 1677, and also add entry 1671, which actually